Yeah! It's Goosebumps-tober.
Sometimes you look at somebody and you find something's off about them suddenly. Something has changed about them from one day to another. Something is just slightly different about them. Sometimes it could be a loved one, like a father. And in the pantheon of locations that children find spooky and scary, I'd say that the basement is top 3, along with the woods and attics, which are just basements that you enter head first, which is way scarier to me. The point is, we as kids have all stood at the top of the stairs, staring down into the dim, dank void of nothingness that is the basement, and imagined horrors beyond our comprehension. What horrors has RL imagined for us? Let's start riffing and find out.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I know, it's just that I'm worried about Dad. He's been acting so weird lately.
He's under a lot of pressure, Margaret.
But he never has time for me anymore. He's even stopped calling me princess.
Now he calls me queen, calls everybody queen, tells everyone to slay. Ever since he got on Twitter, it's like he's a completely different person.
Dad's always down in the basement, ever since he lost his job. What does he do down there anyway?
He's a botanist. He studies plants.
Pause. What the fuck does his jacket say? Boop-beps? Boop-beeps? Beep-up, boop-beep. Is this like a captcha code?
You know, it's never really fun to be fired.
I know all that. I just think something's wrong. Something else.
Like what?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he's making flubber.
Dad?
Jesus, are they training to be cops? Who knocks like that?
Dad?
Stay out of the basement!
So the ominous title of the book is just an annoyed and overworked father yelling at his kids? Honestly, pretty scary for kids. Also, he's definitely grown that cush in that basement, isn't he?
Kids, I'm sorry I raised my voice. I just don't want you down in the basement. Okay, now, come on. Walk me outside. Okay?
I'm too high to see straight. I've been hotboxing down there all day, so please, walk me.
Hey! Just listen. Do you hear it?
Maybe it's the wind.
That's not the wind. Sounds like it's coming from the basement. Sounds like an animal.
Like it's hurt or something.
We have to go down there.
But Dad said that.
I know what Dad said, but what happens if there is an animal and it's like a stray cat or something and it's suffering?
Oh, it's a stray cat. I got this. Watch and learn.
It's so hot in here. How can Dad stand it?
Yeah, pretty dank too, I bet, huh? Huh?
Whoa.
It's like a jungle.
I can hardly breathe.
Listen, it sounds like the plants are breathing.
Actually, plants do breathe.
If you're gonna fact check a Goosebumps episode, I'm gonna need you to go out and touch that breathing grass you speak of. This place's lighting is vivid. It's like a Goosebumps giallo.
What are you doing?
That plant just grabbed me.
Come on, plants don't grab people. What happened to your finger?
I pricked it on one of the thorns.
Don't get any ideas.
Dad! My sweater! It's in the basement!
Casey!
I gotta get it. Dad'll know we've been down there.
Bring me back some purple haze, too, if you can.
Casey, come on, hurry up! Hurry!
Jesus, guys, what kind of dad do you have if this is how scared you get about this? Do you need me to call someone?
Hi, Dad. Did Mom make her plane?
Yes. You in the basement?
No.
We heard some noises.
Like someone was crying.
Did you go into the basement?
We were scared. The noises were strange and...
No, did you go into the basement?
Yes.
All of that overly drawn out sequence of Casey getting his fucking shirt, only for y'all to puss out and admit it.
We didn't touch anything.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Did you say sorry? We're not Canadian. Where's my real kids?
Kids okay?
Yeah. We're fine.
Okay.
You only saw my plants, right? And not the porn?
The what?
The porn?
I'm going to try to explain this to you as simply as possible. Botanists often try to take good qualities from some plants and put them into another.
And that's what you're doing?
No. I'm doing something a little bit more unusual.
Dad, is this the birds and the bees talk? More like the bees and the pollen, but yes.
Maybe you could tell us later.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Hey, Mom rented us movies. I could make some popcorn and we could stay up late and watch them all.
What movies? Tank Girl and Waterworld. Oh, geez, look at the time. I got so much work to do, so busy.
Yum.
Don't you dare. That's for Dad. There's some more in the pan.
You got the crumbs after that shirt stunt you pulled.
He'll eat it when he's ready. See, I told ya. Well, I'm going outside to play.
And that's the last time a gamer ever said that. Oh my god, dude, no, you smoke it! Unless it's edibles, but even then, that's way too much, guy.
Plant food.
No, it's a plant-based food protein shake powder. Your dad's about to get swole!
Mom, when are you coming home?
Aunt Eleanor's just recovering from her surgery. She still needs me.
Mom, I can't explain it, but I've just got this really bad feeling about Dad.
Hi, honey. Everything okay? Oh, that's a shame. Margaret? Yes. You're right. I should spend more time with her. Absolutely, you're right.
Oh yes, certainly. Mm-hmm. Can we not? I miss you too. I miss your touch too. Yes, mistress. Can we not do this? I'm trying to seem threatening in front of our daughter.
I hope Aunt Eleanor starts feeling better.
If you'll excuse me, I'm almost done turning into Stephen Tobolowsky. Oh, those are just dad sounds. We all do them when we reach a certain age. Oh, I know exactly what happened. He ate fruit gushers. He's turning into a giant fruit person. I've seen it happen before. Horrifying results. Not even Cronenberg could compare. Yeah, definitely a gusher guy. Or Tyler the Creator in that one video.
What are you doing?
Shh. I'm scared, Casey. I saw something last night.
Shh. I'm really scared. Don't tell anyone.
And he had leaves growing out of his head.
Cut it out.
I'm not kidding, Casey. You want to know what I think?
No, what?
I think Dad's a mad scientist.
If he was truly mad, he would shoot someone into space and then force them to watch cheesy movies with their robot pals. Or so I've heard.
Hey, have a seat. It's almost ready. Coming right up, 2 of Dad's specials.
Hey, Dad, what's with the cap? I thought you hated baseball.
And yet you own a baseball cap, so I don't know why I didn't ask you when you bought the cap in the first place.
There's something wrong, Margaret? Something bothering you? Come on, talk to me.
I saw you last night. In the bathroom.
Spying on me?
Did you see the plant stuff or me with the porn? The what? The porn! Are you deaf?
It'll go away soon and my hair will grow back. That's why I'm wearing this cap.
Why was there green stuff coming out of your cut?
Ever heard of gangrene? I'm only gonna have this arm for much longer. I'd rather you not mention it.
I'm working on something that is very, very unusual. I'm trying to build a plant that is part animal.
You mean you're taking animal cells and putting them in a plant?
No, I'm putting animal semen into the plants. Where'd you get animal semen? It's mine! It's mine! I'm fucking the plants, alright? You happy? You nosy little shits? You got that image in your head now?
Eat.
What is it?
It's certainly not the result of animal-plant breeding, if that's what you're thinking about, and you shouldn't be thinking about it because that's not what it is at all. Shit, okay. Kids, if you hear any arguing, that's because the deal is going sideways. There's an Uzi under the couch if you need it, okay?
Dr. Merrick, if you would have backed me when I brought in my numbers. Right. They were good numbers. They were very, very good numbers. What number? University never got behind.
Casey!
Me, I was always trying to make a case. Dr. Brewer, please, all by myself. How do you get it? I know you had your name and numbers. They don't need you. I know what I'm back. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm worried for Casey. What if Sam Raimi directed the second part of this episode?
What are you doing? Casey!
Get it off! Margaret!
Hun, what are you looking at? It looks like the neighbor kids are in a Jumanji type situation. Jumanji? Robin Williams Jumanji. Oh, okay, good.
You shouldn't have been near the window.
Well, Casey heard a fight in the basement.
There was no fight.
But I heard it.
I'm telling you, there was no fight.
Where's Dr. Merrick?
Just left.
I didn't see him leave.
You were busy fighting for your brother's life, remember?
What about that plant?
It's part of my work. Work that you've now disrupted.
You're not a mad scientist, are you, Dad?
No, I'm an angry scientist.
He's the angry video game scientist.
But we could have sworn we heard him.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, but...
Go!
Yes, this would be good for spanking. My God. Keeping plants in the dark with a little water? He's torturing them, the monster! Why are you standing there? I'm scared, and if I stay against the wall, then the shit won't explode out of my ass.
What's that noise?
I put locks on the basement windows from the inside, so don't try getting in through there either.
Yeah, that's how locks work. From the inside.
I think Dad took it. He didn't want us to call Mom.
That's crazy.
So is leaves growing out of your head and green gunk coming out of your arm, and also eating plant food and trying to make us eat it, and lying about Dr. Merrick.
Why do you think he's lying about Dr. Merrick?
He said Dr. Merrick left. Did you see him leave?
No, all I saw were green vines taking the life out of my frail body.
If Dad took the number, it might be in his room.
You're going in his room?
Well, hey, this book ain't called Stay Out of Your Parents' Rooms. Though that would be a helpful book because you might walk in on them.
This is Gloria Merrick, Dr. Merrick's wife. I was wondering if my husband was there. I'm a little worried. He was supposed to be home hours ago. If you hear from him or you know where he is, could you please call me at 555-0101? Thank you.
I know that sounds like a fake number, but I swear it's real. You can also reach me at my office number, which is 420-6969.
Hi, Dad.
What are you doing out of your room?
I, needed to go to the bathroom.
I have to go number 2. Well, you gotta wait for me because I gotta go number 6. What's that? You don't want to know, son. That's what number 6 is.
There's something under these covers.
What?
Oh, he had explosive number 6.
Or anything we can use to protect ourselves. Who knows what those plants can do?
Look, weed killer.
I could turn it into a flamethrower and then we can really teach these fuckers a lesson. No, I think weed killer is just fine. Maybe let me use that, okay, buddy?
What are these things?
They're plants with vocal cords, apparently. I'm not even gonna look up. That's way too easy a fucking joke.
They're bigger, right? Don't they all look bigger?
You're the son of a botanist, and you don't know that plants grow over time? Oh, that's what the midsummer folks are trying to do.
Isn't that the plant that tried to grab you? The plant you cut your finger on?
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting into body snatchers territory and I'm getting uncomfortable.
Who's there?
Orange. You gotta say orange who?
Looks like just a bunch of normal plants.
Then what were...
Sounds. Dad?
It's Dad! That's not Dad! No, stop!
Casey, let go of me! What's wrong with you? It's Dad!
It can't be Dad! Dad left, remember?
It can't be Dad. He's not acting vaguely threatening.
How'd you get in there? I thought you left.
No, that wasn't me. I've been locked up in that closet for days.
Huh?
But how? We saw you.
No, it wasn't me. It's a plant. It's a plant copy of me.
Oh god, it's body snatchers. This is scary to me. I'm getting my gardening weapons.
He's lying. He's a copy. He's a plant copy. One of my experiments that went wrong. I put him in there because he's dangerous. I'll spray him. No. He's the copy. He's the dangerous one. He's trying to make plant copies of us all. Spray him!
Hey, how about instead of making 2 children choose which version of their father to murder, you 2 grown men fight amongst yourselves,
Before it's too late, destroy him. Please. Princess. Princess!
And that is how you make your dad into slime. Thanks for watching my dad slime tutorial. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell.
Well, it was an accident. I cut my hand on a slide, and some of my blood mixed in with some plant molecules. and I ended up with something that was part plant and part human.
You never told me any of this.
And you never told me about that affair you had while you were away, so I guess we're pretty fucking even, aren't we?
Margaret. Margaret, help me. Please help me. I'm your father. I'm your real father.
Oh, I'm your father.
No, I'm your father. I'm your father. I'm your father. No, I'm your father. No, he isn't. I'm your father.
Stop spoiling Star Wars for her, you assholes! And that was Stay Out of the Basement, an effectively scary Goosebumps book, and a decent, if a bit toned down adaptation. Speaking of creatures that dwell below, next time we'll be looking at It Came From Beneath the Sink. So the creature for that one is probably going to be like a forgotten Brillo pad or an old moldy sponge. I guess we'll find out next time.